Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. Today we are going to talk about how to write a paragraph. Paragraph writing is a process of English learning. When learning English, you need to write paragraphs. When you know how to write paragraph, it can help you when writing your CV, writing your own book, and giving more information. It's a writing skills that can really help you in your life. So watch the video till the end and we start. So first, how to write a paragraph. But first, what is a paragraph? A paragraph is a group of sentences around one topic and one main idea. What does it mean? It means that a paragraph is a group of sentences explaining or convincing, persuading, or discussing a main topic. For example, success, motivation, AIs, school learning, online learning, school uniform, procrastination, etc. The paragraph means a group of sentences which discuss a specific topic. Then we move to the next step, how to write a paragraph. When writing a paragraph, we have to follow two major steps. The pre-writing process. Paragraph writing is a compound of steps. What does it mean? It means that we have to follow some specific steps so as to lead to a perfect writing paragraph. So we will start with the pre-writing process. As you can guess, the pre-writing process is those steps you need to follow before to start writing. We move to the next step, the pre-writing process. The pre-writing process is a component of brainstorming. The brainstorming is about thinking, collecting ideas, making a mind map in your brain, trying to have ideas about the topic so as to make it clear. So when we are talking about motivation as our topic, we have to collect ideas about motivation. We have to try to know the definition of motivation. What is motivation? What is the problem? What are the advantages of motivation? You have to try to think about it and to try to create ideas around the topic. And then you have to move to the drafting. The drafting is the second and last part of the pre-writing. So in drafting, you need to write your ideas. After creating ideas, after you think about it and you created many ideas, you have to put those ideas together. So you have to write all ideas and to organize them. But in the pre-writing steps, you don't have to care about grammatical rules. Just try to write your ideas so as to organize them. So now let's try to dive more into the brainstorming. So the brainstorming is outline, free writing, questioning, and mind mapping. Because as I said, the brainstorming is trying to have ideas about something. The brainstorming is when you try to collect ideas, to collect data, to try to have the more information possible about a specific topic. So you can outline. For example, when you want to outline, you will write all words that have a link with the topic. In free writing, you have to write freely. You have to write all ideas, all that come in your brain related to the specific topic. And the questioning is to put questions. For example, when we are talking about money, you can say, what is money? How can we earn money? How to get rich? What are the origins of money? So you will put questions. You will ask yourself questions about money so as to have ideas. And when talking about mind mapping, you create a mind map that can permit you to know what are the words linked to your topic. And then we move to the second step, the drafting. The drafting is writing ideas as I said. Why? Because in drafting you just need to write ideas and to organize them. You are not obliged to care about grammatical rules. Those problems will be solved. This was the first step, the pre-writing process, compound of brainstorming and the drafting. Now we move to the second step, the writing process. So after thinking and trying to have information, to collect information, we pass to the writing process, which is a compound of editing and revising. So first, editing is just writing and organizing. Writing and organizing, it means that you have to write all your ideas. You have to then organize them according to two different ways, the chronological way or the important way. When you're talking about an historical event, you have to mention the oldest one. So there is the chronological aspect when organizing and the order of importance. In the order of importance, you have to write according to the least important to the most important. For example, when you have to discuss about the importance of learning, you have to put your strongest argument at the end. You have to start from the less important to the most important. So when editing, it is just writing and organizing. In organizing according to time, the oldest one to the newest one, or according to the importance, the least important to the most important. And then we move to the next step, the last step, the revising. Revising is writing properly in a real paper, writing considering grammar rules, the structure of sentences, and to focus on perfection. It's the last part of your academic or your paragraph writing, so you have to write it correctly considering grammar rules, structure, and you have to perfectionize. So it's the last step of your writing, and in this step you have to finish the work. So you have to solve all mistakes, all problem, organize, and also you have to make your writing very clean. So it's the end of this video. I hope you liked. Subscribe for the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.